take the field on K-State night. And our first pitch was from K-State quarterback Avery Johnson from Wichita to linebacker Austin Moore from Lewisburg. Daniel Lynch making appearance number 4 and start number 3.
Yeah, Daniel Lynch, he's been impressive so far, and he can be even more impressive and go deeper in games.
3 balls, 2 strikes on J.P. Crawford, and Lynch brings it home.
And Crawford hits it well to left field. Melendez is back, still back, and he's got it on a tough ball that was carrying and slicing.
He's made a lot of improvements in the outfield this year. That was a beauty.
Completely different compared to last year. His comfort level out there.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Dylan Moore.
Wind up and the pitch. Low and inside. In the dirt. Skips on by the catcher, Salvador Perez. No, that hit him. That got a piece of Dylan. He was standing there for a while. Now takes off the guard. He's on at first base with 1 out here in the top of the first inning. Brings up center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
There goes Dylan. This is line past Witt into left field. Dylan Moore makes a turn. He goes racing into third. He slides in safe. And the Mariners have runners on the corners. Aggressive early tonight against Kansas City. Not an easy one to get past Bobby Witt Jr., but Julio hit it hard enough, that's for sure.
He definitely likes hitting in this ballpark.
Runners lead away. In comes the pitch.
That hits Ty France, and Ty France has just set a new Mariners franchise record. Ty is hit for the 90th time, and he surpasses Edgar Martinez. That's a record that you don't really want to set or surpass anybody, but he's hit again. His bases are loaded, 1 out for Cal Raleigh.
In the 2-2 pitch, and a high fly ball, medium depth left center field. Over comes Melendez to make the catch, and the runners are going to have to stay put. Not nearly deep enough to allow Moore to tag at third. So now they're loaded, and up comes the Mariners' designated hitter, Mitch Garver.
The 3-2, and it's off the plate for ball 4. A bases loaded walk, and the Mariners get on the board early, 1-0.
And now Mitch Haniger.
Haniger goes after the first pitch out to the alleyway in right center field. It's a base hit, rolling to the base of the wall. The Mariners are doing some damage here in the first inning. Julio in, France is in. Garver pedals all the way around the bases as Mitch Haniger just cleared him off. And the Mariners have opened it up early tonight in Kansas City. It's a 4th spot in the first inning.
Not what Lynch had planned. Neither Brian Sweeney.
1 inning that he needs to get around.
Robles swung on, line drive, gap left center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. Haniger being waved in. He'll score easily. Robles in at second. Up with the ball is Isbell. The throw is cut off by Bobby Witt Jr. Back-to-back RBI doubles. Victor Robles with his first Mariner base hit. His first Mariner run batted in. And it's now the Mariners 5 and Kansas City nothing. It is raining runs for the Mariners here in the top of the first with cloudy skies above.
Now Bliss still just a handful of at-bats in the big leagues, 2 for 13 in his young career. Bliss shoots this deep out to left field. This is blasted back. Number 1, the first home run in his big league career. Ryan Bliss, and it comes in Kansas City.
And it's now the Mariners 7 and the Royals nothing. Holy smokes. Look at the smile on that kid as he touches home plate. He's going to get the Trident treatment. Wow.
What an inning.
Lynch, 40th pitch, is grounded to the right of the second baseman Frazier, who backends and throws. And mercifully, the top of the first is over.
Bryce Miller up on the mound for the Mariners tonight.
Miller is a strikeout pitcher with more strikeouts and innings pitched coming into tonight. And the Royals continue to do a good job this year avoiding the strikeout.
The 3-2 for Miller. In play to J.P. Crawford. So Bryce, who fell behind 3-0, able to get it full and get a ground ball out to begin his night.
Here's shortstop Bobby Witt Jr. Man, what a year for this kid. Batting .317, 11 home runs, 46 runs batted in, 19 steals.
Up the middle and into center field. And Bobby has his league-leading 81st hit.
The stretch by Bryce delivers. Swinging a high fly ball into the gray sky, straightaway center field. Coming in is Julio. He's there. And Kerplunk makes the catch. That'll bring up catcher Salvador Perez. Here's the stretch. And the 1-2 on the way to Perez. Check swing. The ball is off the glove of Cal Raleigh. It is strike 3. He went after it. Soft toss down to tie at first. That's going to be a strikeout.
Top of the 4th inning at Kauffman Stadium. Daniel Lynch is back on the mound.
Lynch walks his 4th to go along with 2 hit batters. So that's more non-hit base runners than base runners that have reached with a hit.
And there are runners on 1st and 2nd with 1 out for Ty France.
Down the right field line. It is a fair ball. J.P. Crawford rolls around. It hops over the fence for a ground rule double, and that kind of costs the Mariners a run. Julio has to stop at 3rd. France will get a ribby knock out of it. It's 8-0.
Runners on 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs, and it's 2-1 on Garver. Garver hits it high in the air, deep to left field. Melendez tracks it back onto the dirt at the fence, leaps, makes the catch. MJ Melendez saves at least a run. A terrific grab at the left field wall. Bottom of the 4th next. 1-2 on Velázquez.
Toward 3rd. Moore bobbles, kicks it, and the Royals will get a run. Bobby Witt Jr. scores. 1st and 3rd, 1 out for MJ Melendez.
Fastball trailed deep to right field. Haniger turns, watches it fly. 3-run homer, MJ Melendez. A swing you love to see. The Royals have cut a large deficit in half, and that was a rocket.
We head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Kyle Isbell leads it off.
Bunt dropped down onto first. What a play. In time. Isbell retired. Dylan Moore's had a busy night over there at 3rd base.
Really not that easy to get rid of it this quickly. When that right foot hits the ground, there's the ball on the way. Accurate throw, too.
Here's the pitch of the way. Swinging a bouncing ball up the middle, way to his right. That backhanded Bliss. All balanced throw to first, and it's in time to Rob Garcia. Holy smokes, Ryan Bliss. Some kind of speed.
Man, against the guy who can really run in Garcia. What a tremendous play.
Heck of a throw, and here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt out to right field. It sends Haniger chasing back after it. Haniger leaning back. Haniger down to his wallet, tumbling backwards and making the catch. Well, the Mariners are putting on a defensive clinic in this 5th inning.
Top of the 6th. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. 2 out, 2 on.
This is lashed down the line. It's a fair ball. Dylan Moore comes steaming around. He's on his way home. Ty France held at 3rd. Mitch Garver with a run-scoring double. That ball was smoked.
And we're in a big spot. The Royals have the bases loaded with nobody out, trailing the Mariners 9-4.
And MJ hits it on the ground to 1st. The Mariners will take the out. The Royals will take the run. It's 9-5. And runners at 2nd and 3rd. And MJ has his 4th RBI of the night.
Now Renfroe's 0 for 2, but he has been a hot hitter lately. He's in the midst of a 6-game hitting streak. Breaking ball loop towards shallow center field. It drops for a base hit in front of Rodriguez. 2-run single, Hunter Renfroe. This is a 2-run game. New arm for the Royals in righty Will Klein. And a new bat for the Mariners in Josh Rojas. Here's the pitch.
Blooped. Shallow left, and MJ makes a sliding play.
Yeah, watch Bobby Witt. He took off after this. Oh, man. And then MJ coming in had a beat on it all the way, and that's his 3rd above-average play out there in left field tonight. Beautiful. That robbed a base hit there off the pinch hitter, Rojas. Fine job there. Loving it. Klein likes that.
9-7, bottom of the 9th. They've done it again to this point. Exciting comeback now. They need to finish it.
And the Royals have already turned 3 walks into runs tonight. And the big item here is trying to avoid a double play. Now it's 1-2 on Hampson, and he's going to hit a slow roller to 3rd. Tough play, Rojas, and the throw gets away. 2nd and 3rd, nobody out.
You can't bunt it any better. Nice topper.
25,178 are here tonight. It sounds much louder than that, or much bigger than that. Rally caps everywhere. The Royals were down 7-0 before they even batted tonight. 8-0 when they came up in the 4th. On the ground is short. It's a 1-run game.
And now Bobby Witt, who represents the winning run.
On the ground, fair! The game is tied. Bobby Witt Jr. is ripping around 3rd base. In there with a game-time triple.
And man, this brings the house down. Look at Vance Wilson helping him out with that slide. What a comeback.
Pasquantino and Perez both get intentional walks.
And and Salvi is screaming at Nelson Velázquez. Get the job done. Line. Crawford makes a great play. Out at second. No play. Unbelievable.
Now just a gut punch of a loss for the Mariners, who led this game at one point 7-0 before the Royals even grabbed a bat.
They win it in the ninth, 10-9.
And the Royals have pulled another one out of the fire.